and welcome to Sharma Ji Ka Beta. And this is the final chapter of basic command lines. Okay, so there are some advanced commands, okay, that were remaining in the past lecture that I want to showcase you now, and let you get the exposure of this command lines, right, that are very important for your Linux learning Linux journey. And Linux is the part of DevOps, so it is a part of you know learning DevOps also, because Linux is the mother of the command line system, and mostly we will be working upon the command line in learning DevOps, right? So let me start my workstation. Here are no virtual machines. Here it is. Now it is being shown to us. Let's restore the virtual machine state. All right. In the password. All right, so it was already running. So let's do Control L to get a new page, just to a scrolled page that we can get from here. So let's see what commands that we have run so far. All right. So input output we have covered, and all right. So if I want to put any output inside a particular file, let's say if I want to check you know history. What will happen? There is no such file or directory, right? So history, it is a command, it is not a file or directory where we can see the content out here. But if we redirect it its output to a particular file, what will happen? With a pipe sign we can redirect it output, right? So history, its output on, let's say, is now. Now it will it has created a file for us by the name of history. So whatever the extraction of that data from the history command, that will be stored in the history file now. So let's do the ls and see that if we have the file here by name history. Mm, 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 mm. All right, I can't see the file right now. Let's uh, let's do one thing. Let's mm, so we cannot give the same name also. So history give by. So let's give the history output to his. Or what we can do is output to. There's no command such as history. What we can do. Mm, 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 mm. Why it is not taking the pipe sign? Let's let's do this. Now it has taken. Let's see where we have history now. Do we have? Yes, we have the history here. So to check history, we can see by the by this, right? So basically we have did the input output redirection. All right. So control D, WQ, okay, to come out from this particular file. And if we want to run multiple commands, like let's say at one single point of time, let's say if I want to create a directory mkdir a, and inside that let's move into the a, then inside that I want to create a file that is named by b. All right, so let's see if we can create it with this semicolon sign, right? So it has done everything for us. And with ls, we can see that there is a file that is named as b. And if we'll come out cd dot dot and then we'll do the ls, so we can see that there is a directory called a, and inside a we have created a file also, right? So with this we can run multiple commands. All right, and there's an other option too for this, um, with let's say mkdir b, then and then I will go to b, and and then I want to create touch b. So here it is also the same with and okay, with this sign it will run multiple commands at the same time, right? So this can be done with this, and with semicolon we can do the same, right? Now if we want to find a particular file, okay, so what how we can find? Let's see, let's say if I want to find, mm, there's a proper way, right? Find command, then from where we want to find, okay, we want to find it from um, the whole system, okay. It will search on the full Linux operating system, right, in on all the directories, okay, all the primary directories, all the um, dividations that we have created initially, right? So with this, what we can do, find from this what we want to find. Let's say I want to find file name, and I want to give the file name, okay. I want to uh, mm, I want to give the name, that is, let's say I want to give a name k. So now it will search. So here it is. So it has showcased us the path where k is located actually, right? In this way. Also, if I want to, let's say, find directory, then what we can do, just give the name and write DESKTOP. So here it has given us the directory path also, right? And we can find the directory, we can find the file, all right, with the help of this, right? And in terms of name, we can find, and in terms of size also we can find, right? Like I'll show this, find In this, I want to give specification size that should be greater than 100 MB, right? So for M, I have written this. All right, so it is a case sensitive. So we have to give the capital M here. And for files which are basically more than 100 MB, it will showcase us the file or directories, right? File directories, or you can say, some softwares packages, right? Basically, it can showcase this. Now, if I want to extract a particular word from a file, how we can extract? We can extract it from the help of grep. Grep, then the word name, let's say Karan, and I want to search in, let's say, mm, first we'll create a file where which is Karan. Inside this, we'll write Karan. Karan is boy, boy. Karan is teaching. Let's say we want to find that this, right? So with Control D, we can extract. Okay. So now let's find the word Karan inside Karan only, right? We have to specify the file name. Find Karan inside Karan. We have to give the path. We can give the absolute path as well as the relative path. Here I am giving the relative path, right? So it has showcased us that these are two words inside, in current file there are two current are there, right? Hope it is clear to you. Now let's say I want to check the lines where the words are being started by K. So what I have to do, again, find, then I have to give this cap sign and then start with K. All right. So I want to search it on Karan. So find K. So there is no. So it is shown that there is no such file or directory. Hmm, we can do it with the help of grep. Now it will showcase us the line also, right? If I want to find the particular word, there we can find the particular word. And if we want to find the particular word um, with the line also, we can do grep, right? Grep Karan from Karan. So it has showcased us that there are three lines where Karan has been written, and it has showcased us the highlighted us Karan out here, right? And let's say if I want to check where any word which has been ended by a particular word, there is any line. So for that, what we can do, grep, then So it has ended with, let's say, S. Any word has been ended with S. Now I want to search it on Karan. We have to put the dollar sign, right? Mm, dollars. Now it has showcased us the file directory, file directly, but we want to see the word, I mean, the line which has been, the word which has been ended by S. So for that, what we can do, I'm trying to do that, right? I hope it will work now. Mm, for the initiation, we did right this key. So it has showcased us the key out here. But if we want to check any word which has been stopped, which has been at the end, let's say y is there, and if we want to check, then what we can do. Mm, hmm. It has showcased as the whole content of this file. All right. So in this way, we can, find a particular word, find a particular line inside a file. But if we will search in a directory, let's say grep, mm, mm, b, let's say k inside this. So it will not work. Grep doesn't work on the directory. To work, to make it work on the directory, what we can do, we can with grep, we can use this recursive option, and then we can pick key. So here you can see all the files and directories paths where there is key mentioned, right? Mm, let's close this for once. terminal. Now, let's say in the directory I have showcased that how we can find out a particular Word file, okay, inside a directory. Inside a file also, I have showcased that how you can find a particular line and how you can find out a particular line with starting with a particular word. Okay, with cap sign we can write it. All right, and also I have showcased you how to make your input, I mean output for a particular to give it at a particular input. Let's say for history, so here it has showcased as the history. So let's say I want to check last 10 lines. I have showcased that to check for last 10 lines we can use tail command, tail, uh, and give the path slash root slash stability valid number of lines. Let's remove this for once. Cannot open tail. etc pass wot would be the right path, right? Not root. So let's say if I want to check the last line, right? What we can do is we can make it as the input, and for its output for another uh, for the its output as a input for another command, right? So for that, what we can do, we can run the we want to extract the last line, so we can run the tail command again, tail, or you can say let's say um uh, tail dash showcased as a tail for this to make it, we want to showcase the last line here. So to make it, to showcase the particular 10th line here, what we can do is so here it is also, it will showcase us the starting 10 line, but we only want to showcase the last line. So for this tail 10, mm, let's say here what we'll do is 10 line would be there after tail command, last 10 lines, right? So when we will hit head, one to the last, so it will showcase us the first line here, cockpit. So let's see what is the last 10 lines of the pass WD command. Slash etc slash. So last line would be this. And now to for this, we want to make it the head. mm, tail -1. Now we can see this, right? So first it has showcased these last 10 lines, and then the last 10 lines. All right. I wanted to showcase the particular 10th line. Okay, so after giving tail one, it has showcased the last 10th line, right? So yes, this is the right way to do this, right? Control L for new window. Now let's say mm, in current file, there are some KARN and mm, so here we have case sensitive data. All right, but with grep, it is case sensitive, right? If we will write KARA, ARA, AARAN inside Karan, so it will not pick any line. But to make it case sensitive, it now to make it case non-sensitive, we can do this like we can do like this, right? Here we can see all the current, whether they are written in capital, where they are written in small k, right? Here in this by this way, okay, with hyphen I, we can do this. So I hope these all concepts are clear to you now. We can use, so we have used commands like input output redirection for a particular line, right? With the pipe sign, we have used, all right, we have used this colon for writing many commands at the same time. We have used and for the same, and we have used find command for finding a particular word, right? Um, we have used grep for finding a particular line and highlighting the a word into that line. All right. And we have used um, this command. I mean, after grep, we have used mm, find a particular line in a particular file. We have used grep. With grep, we can use hyphen r also to showcase the directory, right? And with here also we have used hyphen r inside directory. Okay, so find here. Let's find this particular with find. We have used size, we have used name, and we can specify whether we want to find it on a particular I mean find, let's say we want to find in a particular um in a particular file. Okay, find this inside type. Let's try type, and f means file, so it will only find it in a file. It will only find the file. So it has showcased the file on with the name. All right, if we will write type with directory, let's say, is there any directory out there? So it will showcase us the directory also. So this is the way of using find command. All right. So with find, we can find from the directories, we can find files, right? Different type of files. If we can find different type of directories inside of particular um, mount, right? And we have used grep to find a particular word, and we have used grep with hyphen r to find a particular word inside a directory. We have used uh, grep with hyphen I to find a particular this mm, grep I to find a particular line without its case sensitivity. So that is also helpful for us. And yes, input output redirection we have completed. We have completed the type in find, right? The type find in find the particular find inside a particular file or find inside a particular directory. And we have used grep in directory also with recursive option. So these are the advanced commands that we have covered so far. And if I have made some mistakes in between. So if you will re-go, if you are not, if you will feel confused in any particular section, you can skip that particular section, and I have covered that section inside this video also itself, and you can go through the right way, right? So I was also doing my practice after a long time. So just we all are human, we can make mistakes. And here it is, the final chapter for basic command lines, right? Hope you have enjoyed the video. Please subscribe the channel Sarmaji Ka Beta. See you. Bye bye.